Morning. Hello, everyone. Good evening if you're joining me live or whatever time of day it is. Welcome to the replay. You're hanging out in the living room with Mira and I. She's my youngest. She's going to pull a card for us, aren't you, Mira? Yeah. She's playing with the goddess cards right now. But I wanted to come in here and just sit and share and chat and reflect with a cup of tea. So comment and let me know if you're joining me. Grab your cup of tea and let's just sit down and connect for a minute. This has been an incredibly beautiful and busy week for me for so many reasons. Last week I delivered a 3-day series along with the bonus masterclass on Monday to 768 people. Ooh, what'd you pick, baby girl? Green Terra, the Buddha of enlightened action. My soul informs my every step. I do what my heart compels me to do. It's perfect. Good card. So I thought I would take a minute. Hello and good morning. And just talk a little bit about some of the insights. I know that there was a lot of people who were on the live, a lot of people who caught the replay, and still some more people who were hoping to catch up whenever they get a chance. So I thought I'm going to do this little training and give you a little summary of the insights and the things that really landed for the last few classes, because it was huge. Classes like this are always a co-creation. Right? So it's always a co-creation experience with multiple energies coming together. And one of the biggest things, I'm going to show the top 3 things actually. Number 1 that came through loud and clear with all of us is that you are the solution. Your energy carries the answer that a lot of people are looking for. And if you aren't potent and clear and embodied in your energy center, your ideal clients can't find you. The people who need you, who need the answers you have to carry, cannot feel you, cannot find you, cannot seek you out. And this really landed deeply with people because our clients are a type of soulmate. We have soul contracts with them. So if you understand those contracts, you can choose to activate and engage with them in your communication, in your marketing, in the work that you do, and how you're sharing your gifts with the world. And then your clients can hear you more effectively. So this is something that I'm going to share in the Practical Numerology certification, which is open right now. For a couple more days. Doors close on Thursday. So if you're thinking about joining us, I would love to personally welcome you in. Did you pick another card? This one is the Mary of Nazareth. Oh, beautiful. I am blessed. So I'd love to welcome you in. If you have any questions, please reach out and let me know. But there's 2 ways that I'm going to support you in this with Practical Numerology. Number 1, your energy being clear and potent in claiming the truth of who you are so that you know what you bring to the table. You know the values that you have to share. You know what you can do to support people and how you can support them and what is the answer that you carry, right? So that's number 1. But also number 2 is I will be sharing a free training with you, a bonus training with you that is valued at $400, which is called Soulmate Clients. And this is the coding. It's a type of advanced numerology, soul contract analysis, where you can understand the code of your soulmate clients so that you can understand what are their worries, their insecurities, their fears, and their doubts. What are their desires and their dreams and their goals? And you can help them by being clear, right? The more clear you are, the easier it is for your clients to find you. You want another one? What's this one? Oh, Green Terra. And I don't know how to say this one, but it's a High Priestess card. I am at one with my soul. That's beautiful. So that was the first thing that really landed. And, I think it's really important for people to take this to heart, because for people who might be feeling uncertain of where they should be going or what they should be doing, it's important to recognize that your energy is needed. It matters. Your purpose is clear and potent and there. It's just a matter of you claiming it, honoring it, and embodying it so that you can do the work in the world that you truly want to do that's meaningful to you. If you are catching me and you know somebody who needs to hear this, please tag them so that they can come and watch this at a later date. I know there's a few of you who've been waiting for me to do this, so I'm really happy to be sharing this with you now. And if you have any questions as I go, just pop them in the comments. Okay, Mira, what did you pick now? The cosmic egg, the divine feminine, beautiful. And Green Tara, she's just going to stay with us all night because you are just really in love with Green Tara today. It's perfect. So number two of the learnings from this big training I delivered is your challenges are an initiation. Your challenges are an initiation. And what that means is your challenges don't come from nothing, right? Your challenges are meant to activate you, right? They create resistance to strengthen you. They are meant to activate you into your gifts and into your purpose. You don't become the expert of something without having gone through both the high side and the low side, both the challenges and the opportunities. That's what makes you an expert. That is what makes you an expert. And most people have the myth that you love those ones. Mira is just going to be the helper today. Most people have the myth that if it's your purpose, it should be easy.
This one.
This is called Dakini, the enlightened feminine. My gut instinct is wise beyond reason, and I trust my intuition to guide me. She is just pulling all the good cards for us today, hey? So your challenges are an initiation. It's meant to be an activation. Most people have the myth that it should be easy if it's your purpose. And while, there certainly is a naturalness to it, I would not say that it's easy. Sometimes the scariest and most difficult and hardest things I had to do were choices I needed to make to align myself with my purpose. But the thing is, once I did that, the confidence and the clarity that grew was so powerful and so strong, right? So recognizing that if you're going through challenges right now or hard times right now, you're being initiated. You are being initiated. Those difficult moments are giving you gifts and skills to activate you into purpose. If you want to understand more how this works, please reach out to me and let me know. I'd be happy to chat with you on a quick call to help you to understand what might be happening for you in your chart, what might be activating based on what you're experiencing, right? Because I know a lot of people are feeling that resistance right now, and I want you to know it's natural. You're not crazy. And, it's an initiation. And when you can understand it and see it that way in your chart, it gives you a lot of confidence and clarity to move through it, right? The number 3 that I want to share is that your intuition is a muscle that grows over time. It is a fallacy that you're either born with it or you're not. That is not true. Every single person has the capacity to develop their intuition. What is intuition? Intuition is learning to interpret energy. You can use many tools to study and grow and strengthen your intuition, right? It's not that complicated. But you do need to pick a modality. If you want to grow your intuition, you need to pick a modality and develop it and practice it and develop a practice and habit and a ritual around that, because it's through that devotion and that commitment that it will grow and that it will expand over time. And this is one of the things I love about numerology, because information and energy is often this like nebulous cloud in the collective, right? And it's like you kind of get these like feelings and senses and nudges, and it's like, what do I do with them? Well, numerology is an anchor. It's like a magnet, and it creates structure and form to this nebulous cloud of information so that you can interpret it. You can make sense of it, right? This is the powerful thing about numerology, is it gives structure to energy. So now your intuition can feel safe to go and interpret the structures that the formulas will give you, right? Your intuition is a muscle. You can use it for yourself, and you can also use it with your clients. You can use it with yourself and your clients in 2 key ways when it comes to numerology. Way number 1 is understanding your energetic blueprint, who you are, why you are here, the energy that you carry. You can do this for yourself and your clients, right? What are your challenges? What are your blind spots? Where might you run into resistance? But what are the gifts you carry? What are the opportunities that are there? What is the purpose? Why are you meant to share this with the world, right? And that's number 1, is understanding personality blueprints. But number 2 is understanding how energy moves through time and space. Okay, this is forecasting. So we can get a sense as to what is the energy of 2022, right? What is the energy of April? Why is this energy coming into my life? How am I going to use it effectively? When you understand how to forecast energy through time and space, it is part of actually using a manifestation cycle mindfully and with intention, right? So if you set goals either for yourself or with your clients, or set intentions with yourself and with your clients, and you want to work on manifesting that, you can use the cycles of the numbers to support that manifestation. It will give you a clue as to what types of action should be taken, what types of thoughts and feelings should be experienced, what types of, if things are coming up that feel like blocks in the road, why they're coming up and what to do about them. It gives context for interpreting the challenges and the blocks. What'd you pick now? Let's see. Oh, Green Tara again, and the Cosmic Egg, the Divine Feminine. I hold the universe within me. It's beautiful. Good card, Mira. I think some of these are falling under the couch. Maybe you want to stick them in the box. Yeah? Or pick another one. So that is the 3 key things that we really talked about in our sessions. We did talk a lot about what you can do to use numerology to support you in growing your business. And the reason I care so much about this is because I want you to be supported. I want people who have big hearts and strong intuitions to do good work in the world. And when you're supported financially, oh yeah, Lalita, the red goddess. Playfulness is a spiritual power. When you feel supported, it's safe. When you have structures that support you, when you are well cared for, your intuition can grow and expand, and you can continue to do more and more good work in the world. There are too many people who have big hearts who have somehow committed themselves to a life of struggle and lack, and it's completely unnecessary. This actually came up in the Business of Numerology Masterclass. Somebody said, I don't like to charge too much because I want everyone to be able to afford my gifts. And I want you to know, Mary Magdalene, beautiful. You can have both. You can make it so everyone can afford your gifts, and you can be abundantly supported. You can have both. That's how I've set up my business, because I also value being a generous contributor. It's important to me, right? It makes me feel really good to be able to give and share generously. So I have content that I share openly and generously that's incredibly valuable. And I also price everything else effectively so that I am safe and supported and have a good sense of financial well-being in my life, right? So I can take care of my family, and you can have both. And I think it's a fallacy, a misperception that if you do let's not try to bend these, okay? If you do big-hearted work in the world, that you shouldn't make good money at it. You absolutely should. And not only should you, but you can, and it's not that hard. So because this is something that's so important to me, I am going to offer a few bonuses for the people who join Practical Numerology. Number 1, you get to reattend for free as much as you want. And this is something I've always done. I have offered that my past students can come back anytime I teach the class again, attend live for free as an alumni. And the reason I do this is because community is important and life happens. Like, there's sometimes reasons why you aren't able to complete, or you got off track or whatever. And it's like, no worries. Come back and reattend next time if that's what you want. You always have that option. The replays are also always available, so you can always listen at your own pace when when you have the time and the capacity to do so. The second thing that I do that's really important to me is when you're done the course, I offer a business boot camp, which is a 5-day boot camp, a deep immersion. We spend about 45 minutes every single morning for 5 days in a row doing business trainings, so that now that you've got this skill set from numerology, you know how to put it into a business and put your work out there. You know how to create an offer, you know how to position your offers, and you can actually attract clients, right? And this is so important because you have a gift to share. Like, let's make it easy for you to share it, right? Let's make it as easy to share it as possible. So Business Bootcamp is the other bonus I offer, and that is $1,000 value. The other bonus I offer is Soulmate Client Workshops. This is a $400 workshop, which you receive a manual. And the manual is an advanced numerology technique where I have calculated and interpreted for you your soulmate client contracts with your soulmate client, so that you can understand who am I meant to work with? Why am I meant to work with them? What is the energy and the solution I provide? And what is the question that they're asking? We are all little puzzle pieces with an ask and an answer. And we are all seeking out that connection. And when you can clearly embody it and articulate it and communicate it, it's easier for people to find you. And you will get to work with clients who you love and adore. And you have that mutual, beautiful relationship that's very supportive and financially well off for you, as well as incredibly rewarding for them. So that's another bonus that I'll be offering. And I am offering private numerology readings with an advanced numerology grad. So you will get a bonus reading. This is like a $250 value, you guys, where you will receive your numerology blueprint so that you can understand what you're learning, understand about yourself more deeply. And then as you're studying it, I hope this is going to get your wheels turning and how you want to use this in your life and in your work. The ways that people apply this are literally endless. People will work solely doing numerology readings and build a beautiful business out of it. There's a bunch of people that have done this. One person in particular started doing numerology readings, started a numerology membership group, and within, I believe it was about a year and a half, was able to leave her corporate career and do numerology full time. There are other people who incorporate it with other modalities such as EFT tapping or Reiki or coaching, different practices like that can actually make numerology to be, oh, you want me to hold green Tara? Okay, I'll hold green Tara. That actually make, some of these other modalities even more grounded and applicable and accessible to your clients. So that can be really powerful as well. So I've also shared some business cases. If you want access to the business cases, which is, the funnel that you might want to experiment with, there's a few different models and examples. Let me know, either DM me or comment in the comments that you want to see the business cases, and I'll make sure you have access to them. It's a worksheet that I created or a workbook that I created to support you. So, and the other thing I'm going to be doing this round is we have 2 calls a week. The Tuesday call is when I teach. I teach all my content live. The Thursday call is when we do Q&A, coaching, tutorials, practicing. And on Thursday, I've added a new piece where on Thursday, we are going to spend about 15 minutes doing some very specific and precise business coaching, because I want you guys to start making your money back out of this tool as soon as possible so that you can feel clear and confident in moving forward. I want people to get stuck out of this nebulous feeling of confusion and actually be like, this is my goal. This is my focus. This is what I'm going to make happen. And I want to make that as easy for you as possible, as easy for you as possible. So that's my intention. I'm just taking a quick peek at my notes to see if there's anything else I want to share. There are basically 2 types of people who tend to join me in studying numerology. And you might be one or the other or a combination of both. So number 1, you are looking to deepen your intuition. And in doing so, you know that you will have a better understanding of yourself and how to make clear, confident, good decisions for yourself. You will have a better understanding of the people in your world and how to support them to make good decisions for themselves. And you will have a better understanding of things that are upcoming and what to do and how to seize opportunities and take advantage of resources that are going to be coming your way based on your forecast. So that's number 1. There are people who are looking to grow their intuition, to use it either personally, professionally, or both. And then number 2, the second type of person who tends to come and study numerology with me is they are leaders, they are professional space holders, they are change makers, they are healers, and they are coaches. And they want to grow their business and they want to be doing powerful, impactful work that comes from their heart, that's values-based, it's highly intuitive, and they want to build their business doing it. Because of my background in business and economics, I teach a lot of business skills as well as money mindsets that can help you. So it's not just a numerology class. I mean, yes, it's the focus is numerology, but the way I teach it is grounded, practical, and applied so that if you choose, you can build a business and create that financial support. Financial support is really important to me, as I've kind of already said, because you deserve to be supported doing work that matters to you. But also I know that money in business is an amplifier. So when you apply it to something, it will make it grow and expand over time. So when you apply business and money to heart-centered work, that grows over time. right? And the ripple effects of that are uncountable. So, thank you for having tea with me tonight. I hope you enjoyed Mira's oracle card reading. The main oracle message was Green Terra, the Buddha of enlightened action, which is my soul informs my every step. I do what my heart compels me to do. And I think, if you felt at all pulled to join practical numerology, I hope this is your sign that listen to your soul and what your heart compels you to do. You know what's right. If your mind is confusing you, make a list. Make a list of the yeses and the nos and the maybes and take a look at them, right? When we can look with clarity, it actually makes life and decisions so much easier. So that's what I want to share with you today. If you would like to connect and reach out, please DM me for an appointment or a chit chat. I have a chit chat in the DMs. And also, if you're listening still, tag someone who you think needs to hear this. The last day to join us is on Thursday. And the recordings for the content that I created, the trainings I did last week, are still all available. So you can listen to those if you want. Oh, thank you, my girl. And I'm just so excited. There's already an amazing group of numerologists joining us this round. There's a bunch of numerologists who've already done the training who are redoing it. They're super pumped to be redoing it because they always learn something new every time. And we have an incredible community. You're going to get a buddy. You're going to get 2 buddy readings. And we're going to have a lot of fun together. So I hope I get to welcome you in. And thanks for taking this time to have tea with me tonight. I'll talk to you guys soon.